अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्रीमहाविष्णवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वन्तरये अमृतकलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री। Good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good morning, Anaya.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Namaste. Namaste.
Shankar, and fine to see you, sir, sparing your valuable time with us. We are very, very happy, sir.
Thank
On
you.
behalf of Vignan Pharmacy College, we are very thankful to you for sparing your time.
That's good. Thank you very much. So, with your respect and respected dignitaries and professors and deans of the college and staff members and students, postgraduate and graduate students. So, I welcome you all for today's special celebration on the World Ayurveda Day. Ayurveda Day celebration in India is the National Ayurveda Day. So, Association of Ayurvedic Professionals of North America is the largest global organization. It was established in 2002 as a non-profit organization in the United States of America. I'm the founder and president of the organization. Now, we have reached to the 134 countries with the 1,70,000 members. Our goal to reach out to the 1 crore members around the globe. Of course, some of the some of the staff members are also the supporting members of APNA, Association of Ayurvedic Professionals of North America. And we are very honored to have this association with you, all of you. Definitely there's a bigger part of the pharmacy is a modern pharmaceuticals and ancient pharmaceuticals in Ayurveda. It is called Bhaishajya Kalpana and also Rasha Shastra. These are the two branches dealt about very precise information about the pharmaceuticals and medicinal manufacturing. As we know that the nature has provided a lot of abundance of healing powers of the various herbs, minerals, and metals. In the metallic preparations, particularly Siddha Nagarjuna, who is in our area of the Nagarjuna University.
Dr. Shekhar?
Yeah.
We will start with a small protocol. Can you please support?
Yeah. Yeah.
We will just to give an introduction about the speaker and next followed by your session. Can you please support us?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot. And I request the organizers to please start the event. I request the thank you.
Ayurveda is a path of empowerment that teaches you how to be your own healer. There is no greater gift than to be able to live in the home of a body that is balanced, nourished, and well. Happy World Ayurveda Day. A very warm good evening to one and all. I am Tejasri of 3rd B Pharmacy. Welcome you all for the World Ayurveda Celebrations Day. The session is about Ayurvedic nutrition through herbs. I humbly invite our Professor and Principal, Dr. P. Srinivas Babu Garu, for welcome address.
Hello. Hello.
Principal sir, you can continue. You are audible, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you, Dr. Saujanya and Mr. Vishwanath and Srivijaya madam for conducting this webinar on World Ayurveda Day. It is a important topic, especially will be delivered by Dr. Shekhar Annambotla. Sir, on the topic of very interesting for all the students, Ayurvedic nutrition through herbs. And so I'm very delighted. And so as a continuous touch with Dr. Shekhar sir, and always helping us in a knowledge, sharing the knowledge to all our faculty and the students. On behalf of all our staff and students, we are very thankful to you, sir. And sir have vast experience with worldwide, more than 35 countries, as working as international professor and visiting Ayurveda, integrative Ayurveda teaching faculty in University of Pennsylvania, and having a lot of knowledge on Global Ayurveda Academy. So it is on behalf of our college, sir, we invite you because you have a lot of schedule today. We know it, but even you have spared this time with us, and I thank you, especially for giving a wonderful, delivering the wonderful topic on this day. Over to Saujanya.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Ms. Sharmila to introduce the chief guest to the gathering.
It's my privilege to take an opportunity to introduce the chief guest, Professor Vaidya Dr. Shekhar Annambotla to gathering. Sir has a practicing and teaching experience of more than 33 years worldwide in more than 35 countries. Sir has a professor emeritus at JV Women's University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. He is visiting international professor, Jawaji University, Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. He is an adjunct professor for various Ayurvedic medical colleges in India. Sir is a visiting integrative Ayurvedic teaching faculty at University of Pennsylvania Nursing School, Open Medicinal School, Hershey Medicinal School, UMDNJ University. He is the founder of Ayurveda Wellness Center at Ojas. Also has an association with Ayurvedic Professionals of North America and DOSHA Botanicals. Sir is the director of Global Ayurveda Academy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharmila. I feel it a great honor to invite Professor Vaidya Dr. Shekhar Annambotla garu to address the gathering.
Hello.
Yes,
Can I
sir. You can continue your session, sir.
can I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please allow me to share the screen. It's not allowing me to share the screen.
Mr. Elamanta garu, please make the speaker of the today host. Please make him host.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
So as we discussed now, thank you very much for introducing me and Dr. Saujanya and Dr. P. Srinivas Babu Garu and Vishwanath Annambotla for a brief introduction about these things. Right now, what we are thinking about today's topic is an Ayurvedic nutrition to the herbs and spices and everything. As we know that nutrition has evolved into the various levels, such as, okay, let me share the screen. Yeah. So you're able to see the screen now.
Sir, it's okay, sir.
Yeah, it's okay, Dr. Sakar.
Good. So as nutrition has evolved in different ways, every grandmother, mother knows how we are intricately using for day-to-day Ayurvedic pharmacy into our kitchen. So we always look into that. The pharmacy is within you, in your home, in the kitchen form. So every day, breakfast, lunch, dinners, and snacks, what we are preparing, the food and everything is having an intricate qualities of the healing powers up there. That is the reason ancient wisdom is still preserved in a tradition, various forms of preparations, culinary arts, and various spices and condiments and herbs are used in the food. So foods which are classified in different ways like that. If you look into that direction, this is Ayurvedic nutrition to the herbs, kitchen and spices. Indian cooking is not completely Ayurvedic cooking. How I can boldly say this one? Sir, being you are Indian, how can you say the Indian cooking is not Ayurvedic? Yes, sir. We have an traditionally that the preparations are there, various countries, various parts of the world. The preparation of the various medicines and also foods are prepared such a way that Bengali food is there, Andhra food, Tamil food, and Malayalam food, Kerala food, various foods are there. And abundantly they are using the foods which are locally available in such a way. For example, if you go to Kerala, the number of preparations are made with coconut oil. So there's some reason is there. And whereas if you go to the Bengal, West Bengal, there's area mustard oil very abundantly used. And some areas they use sesame oil. Some areas they use ghee. So various things are there. Of course, the other parts, other things also they use. But they have specific qualities are there. And the arterial system, venous system, and everything is made in that direction, like an accent, what we are speaking in different languages and how you are evolved like that. And where in other countries, where certain countries, they have abundance of eating of meat consumption and every other thing habits are there. If you look into that various aspects, the Ayurvedic cooking gives indications and contraindications, incompatible foods. In Indian cooking or Western cooking, there is no concept of incompatibility. Incompatibility means in Ayurveda it is mentioned Viruddha Ahara. Viruddha Ahara clearly mentioned as a form of contradictory foods. What happens when we are eating contradictory foods? The contradictory foods which are having Rasaviruddha means the taste is also different, and Guna Viruddha, the qualities of the individual foods are also different, and at the same time there is an qualities of the action oriented also different. The pharmacological action is different. So then what is happening on our physiology, there may be possibility of blockage of the channels of circulation, high cholesterol formation, or some some side effects such as skin diseases and infertility cases. Those things also we can see various conditions. It's clearly mentioned in Ayurvedic classical textbooks. Viruddha Ahara, incompatible foods are highly recommended. For example, I would like to tell you that milk and eggs should not be combined together. Milk and eggs should not be combined together. Now, in Western nutrition part, what is happening there? They are combining the milk and eggs together and making omelette. Of course, they put spices and chilies, and some people they put a cheese and other things like that. This is the commonly Western cultures in all the countries, and when the Western culture is adopting similar way, we also use in Indian culture also high-end restaurants and all the big restaurants where they prepare the omelette. Omelette is made with eggs and milk together. So what is happening there? By nature, by guna qualities, the qualities of the individual, if you look into that, the milk is by nature is cooling nature, shita virya, and the eggs are ushna virya, hot in potency. When they are combined together, there is a chances of the production of ama, undigested food material which formed, which is like a glue-like substance, which can float in the circulation, can lead to various types of diseases. So this is the one of the research point one has to look into that. And also, it's clearly mentioned also, when we generally we go to any restaurant and anywhere we go and eat puri. Puri is a very common thing. Puri is basically the wheat flour, wheat made with wheat dough, and then we made a small pieces and then make a puri, which is deep fried in the oil. So in Ayurveda they mentioned that Godhumaha taila pakvastu drushtiha. Godhumaha taila pakvastu drushtiha. That means taila means here the sesame oil is taken as a consideration. So when we are making the preparation of the sesame oil based the wheat flour, chapati or whatever it is, if you cooking with chapati or puri, deep fried in the oil, that is destroys your vision. So if we are eating regularly wheat consumption, wheat and with puri, that can lead to the diminution of the vision power. So these are and at the same time, the milk should not be combined with the fruits. There are so many contradictory foods are there. So that means like milkshakes and all these things which are fancy things we are eating and drinking, that is also can block the channels of circulation. So we are always hunting for getting for the cholesterol, and okay, I have cholesterol, diabetes, give the medicine. what medicine I should take it. We are always looking for the pharmaceutical level. We are doing for that. What is the cause and effect is happening there? That is also Ayurveda highly talks about that. We are glad to know that this World Ayurveda Day, we are specifically talking about the Ayurvedic nutrition part, how the nutrition incorporate these things. Nowadays, a lot of my patients also say that in America, they say that, Dr. Shekhar, we are eating junk food. It's so funny that when they say that, they know that what is junk food. What is junk food in the world? Tell me. We are not eating rubbish food. So French fries, or chocolate and cheese, or some potato chips, or something, unwanted, the cookies and those type of things. Of course, in India, we have varieties of junk food also there, deep fried foods like spice masalas and those type of things also. So these, when you are deep fried foods, those type of foods, when you are eating, it is what happening. Our body is not able to digest the process in the food, and that can lead to various imbalances in the physiology. So those imbalances can be seen in a form of various diseases, various conditions, and which leads to various types of disease conditions. So now, majority of the people in the Western world are suffering with chronic diseases than compared to the acute diseases. If you look at the acute diseases, we have a tremendous contribution from the Western medicine, antibiotics, corticosteroids. Those are the medications are given, antipyretics, and so many medications are given, and immediately faster action and everything is happening, and it can mitigate the problems. Whereas for the chronic conditions like Alzheimer's disease, multiple sclerosis, and rheumatoid arthritis, or any particularly chronic skin diseases. So these are the various conditions. We do not have any proper medications are available in the Western science. So there can be given some suppressing of the symptoms like that can be done, and even diabetes, those conditions. So what is happening there? We have to look into that direction. First of all, instead of jumping into the pharmacy level like that, medications like that, yes, medications are necessary, but as we are born, we are not taking any medications. We have to look into the direction. What is the ancient wisdom has talking about that? What is the ancient wisdom saying to us? So that factor also we have to take into consideration. So when we look into that factors, there is now so many spices and condiments are available in the market, and there are certain things. Even in our Guntur pharmacy and other colleges areas, also pharmacy, medical colleges and all the areas, surrounding area, fields where they grow as a farmers. A lot of people also children, some of the professors and students, parents also farmers. They know that what type of spices commonly we grow, like a coriander, fennel, ginger, turmeric, and Guntur is famous for getting of chilies, and also particularly we have turmeric is also very abundantly grown. Of course, turmeric having some active principles, active ingredients like curcumin, curcuminoids, and everything is there. Active principles are there, and ginger having gingerol and all the active ingredients are there. How these medications, these are the herbal formulations which can be classified into the different ways. One are the herbs, some are the herbs, some are the spices.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, PowerPoint is not visible, sir.
Yeah, I'm not showing the PowerPoint.
You are not sharing. Okay, sir. Okay, continue, sir.
Because that's the thing, gently, it's better to show this way, and then because it's distracting me also, the topics and everything. So here, when we look into the direction of what we are thinking about, that these spices, if you look into that day-to-day spices, like if you look into your kitchen, how many spices we are using? Some of the things we never use, khaskhas, those type of things, like poppy seeds, sesame seeds, flax seeds, all the different things having a wonderful qualities are there, and having a medicinal qualities are there. When we have a medicinal qualities are there, then we start to use those things and medicinal values. So I request our principal also to incorporate the herbal spices and condiments and medicinal usages, and of course the medicinal properties and caloric values, nutritional values, vitamins, and everything is explained very clearly. This knowledge also simultaneously has to be given and to the staff and students and everything. And food is one of the intricate part of healing our body and mind. A lot of times, all the psychological conditions, autism spectrum disorders, and all the children who are suffering, if they have a poor diet, they are more prone to this psychological problems are there. The food is one of the intricate part of the clear part of the our healing qualities. So for that, being an Ayurvedic herbs and nutritional parts like that, we'll have the understanding, better understanding that when we are using the spices and everything, for example, in oil, heated up oil, if you go to any restaurants and all the places, what do they do first? They put all the spices chunk laga dete. So that means chunk means they put a vagar or what is that called? This popu or something we say that. So what we are doing, we are putting in the hot oil, boiling oil, turmeric, they pour it. Then onions, garlic, and everything, they kill it completely, the nutritional values completely. When they kill the nutritional values and everything, then they don't have any effect in the body, and caramelization is happening, and carcinogenicity can develop. And we know that certain oils, if they are beyond the boiling point, some heating point, it reaches there, and then they develop in a carcinogenicity in the body. So we are self-inducing the carcinogenicity in the body. When I was in Italy, it's interesting that I traveled in Italy, several parts of the world, several times. 3 months, 6 months, I stayed there and teaching the classes there. When we look into that, they take a small baguette or bread piece and toasted bread. They simply pour this the olive oil on the top of it. Olive oil is also very green color and sedimented like that. Very nice quality and flavorful and astringent taste. That is the olive oil, and garlic pieces and tomato, some cheese and everything. Of course, the cup of wine and they can drink like that. So what's a flavorful substance like that? Now what we are doing, we are heating the oil too much, and it is developing, it is values are nutritional values are going away. And particularly we are having deep fried foods, particularly vada and bhajia, bonda, and as well as we look into that deep fried foods of chudas and other things, samosas, and even the kale and spinach and everything, everything we deep fry them. When they are deep frying, the chlorophyll values in that, the calorific values, everything we are losing it. So hence it's very important for us, try to minimize eating of more deep fried foods. Occasionally, of course, deep fried foods are always, everybody loves it and tastes good, and it is a fancy looking, and also you may crave for more and more. If you eat one samosa, you like to eat 2 samosas and pakoras, bhajia, and all those things. So what we needed to do, more slightly cooked, steamed, sauteed with gentle spices, spice mixtures, slightly roasted, and always try to get the spices which are to be organic spices. The reason why we have to take organic spices, as you know that, and once upon a time DDT was very abundantly used by the farmers to destroy all the herbicides and pesticides, they use it, and these are all holding in the coriander seeds and all things. So these spices and everything, we have to find, you can see the chemically processed, the chemical medicine, chemicals are poured there, and non-chemical organic sources, which has a very abundant quality of nutritional values, and taste is also different. Subtle level of taste is different. So it is very important for our body to give very healthy nutrients in the body. So average, we eat a lot of preservatives in our food, because when you say any cookie box, if you take it to that, any cookies are like the biscuits and everything market, rusks and everything they sell it, they are all having a lot of preservatives. These preservatives can be destroyed, that can be damaging our system, and cellular damage happening, chromosomal changes are happening, and DNA structural changes are happening, leading to various of cancers and mutagenicity is happening there. And at the same time, we are more prone to developing of a weak immune system, leading to certain types of COVID situations like viruses and bacteria can attack on us. So this is the factors also we need to consider in factor into the our healing factors. This is the very good starting point for us. Today, we as health professionals, we are all health professionals. We take a commitment for ourselves. First of all, we need to think about that. How much food what we are eating, the spices and condiments having various levels of imbalances are there, how they react on these things. So I would like to share some of the screen again here. So kitchen is the health resort and everything, removing the spices can damaging effect of the food processing. Spices also can destroy all the chemistry. Spices directly interact with our body chemistry. Spices can open the flavors, vitamins and minerals and everything is there. Some, for example, there are certain vitamins and minerals are there. I'm going to give some of the spices which are commonly we use in spice boxes are available in Ayurvedic kitchen. And sauteing of a majority of the spices and everything, slightly heated oils with the ghee or oil, some spices that dry roasted, that also having a very good effect on the body and everything. A lot of times nowadays are people who are having a carbohydrate intake, they are not able to absorb the carbohydrates well, they lead to sugar levels are high and everything. What I recommend them people to give roast the rice, roast a dry pan roasted rice and lentils and everything. When they're roasting them, is easy, digestible and absorbable in the system like that. So aroma of oils, because aroma should not be destroyed. A lot of times our Indian foods, particularly in the southern part of India, you see the more and more spiciness, more chili powder, adding of chili powder, destroying the flavor and taste. If you are eating something food, you will have a burning sensation in the mouth, and but you don't feel the taste of it. Taste and flavors are very, very important when you are eating food. Yes, you can have according to your palate, you can eat some spices, but not you have to use the other spices like a black pepper, cumin, coriander, fennel, ginger, turmeric, hing, all the spices which are there, fenugreek, and all the spices can be used, and that will enhance the quality of the food absorption and everything like that. So they can store in the body and everything. So do not add salt or acidic ingredients like tomatoes and lemon juice until the beans or dals are cooked. This is the statement also we are giving very clearly like that. That's the reason once the beans and dals are cooked, when the acidification, the chemical structure has changing is happening, body becomes more acidic in the body and more pitta aggravation in the body and leading to inflammatory condition. Inflammatory markers are high. So hence it is difficult to process the food in such a way. Ayurveda also recommending eating of beans and dals and lentils are well cooked for easy digestion. Raw, uncooked foods are not easily digestible and it is very difficult for them. That is the reason we also recommend the people to eat the nuts, particularly nuts and everything. And if they are having a quality of adding to the soak them and not roasted. Roasting means what happening? You are destroying the oils in things like that. So that is the reason peanuts, cashew nuts, pistachio, almonds, and all the different types of macadamia nuts, various nuts can be added to the food and it can be cooked properly. Then it is having a very good quality of the nutritional values are coming into the body. Adding spices like cumin, black pepper, ginger, dals, and lentils, and processing in the digestion is very, very important. That. So first, I would like to talk only one spice today. That is black pepper. Black pepper considered the king of spices. So if you look into that, East India Company, when they came to the Western countries, came to India, this is because of purchasing, getting of black pepper and cardamom. These are the spices are very abundantly available there in India. And these are the very aromatic plants and everything. If you look at it, you can grow easily in your pharmacy college also. You can put it, this is a creeper, beautiful looking and everything. And it can grow easily. Every pharmacy should have some herbal garden is required, and nutritional values can be used for that way. And nice, beautiful kitchen is there formed, and they can use such a wonderful spices in the food and everything, flavorful way. So black pepper, this is also called MARICHA, the king of spices, black pepper. And you see moisture levels, protein and fats and everything is there in this. And also fiber, carbohydrates, minerals such as vitamins, calcium, iron, phosphorus, carotene, thiamine, and riboflavin and niacin are there. And calorific values are there. And according to Ayurveda, we look at the katu, pungent taste, and gunas or qualities are laghu, tikshna, and ruksha, that means light, sharp, and dry. So particularly in Ayurveda, all of the medicines are made with black pepper. They never use chili powder. If anybody using the chili powder in the spices, in the Ayurvedic medicines, that means they are adulterating the medicine. So if you take a trikatu, panchakola, kashayam, and all the various kashayams and everything, definitely they have to use, there is no way of using of black pepper, only is the only best way to. Black pepper having quality of reducing the fat metabolism, removing excessive fat and metabolism is taken place, and also removes the clogging in the system, and also that means hypercholesteremia conditions, diabetic conditions, various conditions, it can be beneficial. Even in the grandmother also tells that pepper kashayam. And it's a Sri Ramanavami comes, what we do? Jaggery and black pepper and some cardamom and some water, and the milk, mix it, and that is the drink they give. Why? They give that way to enhance the digestion metabolism in the body, to improve the quality of digestion and everything. So there are some rituals are also tied up with the temples and pujas and everything they are doing. Along with that, some medicinal usage of some prasadam like that they are giving also like that. So virya, heart in potency, the who can give, the person who is having a pitta qualities, we should not give too much quantities, but pitta who are vata and kapha people who can give more quantities. Vipaka, katu, pungent qualities, and dosha karmas, and balances the kapha and increases the vata dosha and increases pitta dosha. And it is also having an effect on the various tissues in the body, plasma, blood, and fat, and bone marrow, and various nervous systems and everything. It is also various systems in the body, such as digestive system, circulatory system, and respiratory system. In those conditions also, it will be beneficial for that. And it is a very good pharmacological, it is proven that it is stimulant, aromatic, digestive, and nerve tonic, and anti-flatulent, and appetizer, and expectorant. So particularly if you are having some mucus built up in the mouth and everything, then put black pepper and turmeric, black pepper and honey mixed together, a fine paste, you can put it and lick it. Within 5 minutes, antitussive qualities are there, and at the same time it is also expectorant qualities are there. Within few minutes you will see all the mucus and everything is dissolved, and either it can be expectorant, it comes out, or it can be dissolved into the gastrointestinal system, it come out through the system. So this is the way Ayurvedic formulations are made it, and it's having an action starts from the mouth, from the tongue, and every medicine has to go into the tongue, and you feel it, you taste it and absorb it, and through that various systems are working in this way like that. So carminative, anti-helminthic qualities also there, antipyretic qualities, anti-colic qualities, antioxidant qualities, and bioavailability enhancer. So that is a very important thing, that bioavailability enhancer means what is the thing is that If the nutrients are there, for example, keratin is there. So carotenoids are there. So if you are eating raw carrot, if you are using the spices like a black pepper, turmeric, those spices, cumin, those type of things, which is enhances it opens the nutrients from the food and nourishing the food and enhances and bring that alkaloids and substances which is absorbed into the system very well, helps to transport the benefit of the other helps different parts of the body. That also having is like a scavenger. It is like a vehicle. It is taking the food to the various nutrients in the body, tissues and everything also helps to free flow of oxygen to the brain, enhances the digestion of the circulation. This is a very important thing, that the flow of oxygenation to the brain is very important. That means you don't feel exhausted, tired and everything. Stimulates the appetite, helps to maintain the respiratory system, maintains healthy joints. So there are chronic indications of chronic indigestion, toxins in the colon, and degenerative metabolism. Obesity conditions are very highly recommended, like that. Sinus conditions, fever, and intermittent fevers, like that. People who are having some Vishamadwara in Ayurveda, intermittent fever, particularly in COVID conditions, also it is good to use black pepper. So cold, of course, everybody knows scabies condition. Scabies condition, we use externally some special oils, as MARICHA Thailam, which is special oil, which is prepared for the skin, which is a black pepper oil, prepared oil. And of course, other ingredients are there. Those can be used for the skin conditions like that. And also leukoderma, vitiligo conditions also, it is very powerful. And it's a stimulant of the melatonin levels in the body, and the melanin pigmentation enhances that. It has shown the tremendous results in the animal experimentations and also human trials also. It has a very good results are there. And it's urticaria conditions, and it is a pimples. So people who are having pimples, acne, rosacea conditions also, boils and sty, and pain, the swelling in the joints, and pastes in the poultices. They make in the poultices that can be used in the joints. And pterygium is a skin eye disease, particularly this eye pterygium, the coating of the protein substance in the eyes, that is a pterygium. Night blindness and dental aches, dental problems and hemorrhoids, and rheumatic disorders and sinus conditions, sinusitis. So even the cough, cold, asthma, appetite stimulant, and malabsorption conditions. So there's only precaution is that inflammatory conditions, if the digestive system, person who is having ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease or some inflammatory conditions are there, those conditions we try to avoid excessive usage of black pepper. Small quantities is fine. And high pitta conditions, people who are having high pitta conditions, inflammatory conditions, that should be avoided. So generally part used, dried unripened fruits and seeds are used commonly. This is the thing. So I would like to stop this one here. Okay. Good. This is the one thing I can talk about more about the spices and condiments, because generally I give the lectures for the students and different parts of the medical schools and everything. And we have longer courses and everything, programs are there. But I wanted to bring the nutritional aspects of our spices and condiments and herbs, how can be beneficial for you. Those things can be incorporated. This is a good time for us, the right time for us. I am not denying the taking of Western medications or allopathic medications, but it is not like you cannot take the antibiotics forever, lifetime. It's the only course of time, either 7 days or 10 days or 14 days you have to take the medications. But long-term benefits, long-term health benefits, you wanted to live, longevity of life enhancing, and improve your quality of life and happy life you wanted to live. And the only way is that nutrition is the best option. You have to enhance the Ayurveda for portion. This is the thing. The nutritional aspects are very important. Take a oath today. On the World Ayurveda Day, we are celebrating to enhance the metabolism and digestion and improve the quality and be happy and healthy. Thank you very much. Now I will open for questions. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer for questions. Any questions? Vishwanath?
Yeah, Dr. Shekhar, I'm listening your webinar.
Yeah, any questions? Anybody having any questions? You can put in the chat box. I'll be happy to take these questions in the chat box. So soon we are starting our program, World Ayurveda Day celebration, whole day program, morning 8 o'clock to evening 6:30. We have 108 speakers from the 36 countries. People are participating. And this conference, Ayurveda World Ayurveda Day, we are celebrating of the Ayurvedic nutrition part. Of course, other topics also people are talking about that. So this is every speaker will get a 5 minutes time to speak about that. And we have a waiting list of speakers also there. And if there some people are not able to come, they can join with that. And whole day program is in a webinar system and meeting system. It is there available. And if you are still interested to join, and you can go ahead and go into the website called aapna.org, and I can share with you the screen here. And if you wanted to see, so here is, if you see the website, this is called apna.org website, and there you can see all the information. So this is the thing, the new website logo has created, World Ayurveda Day, and this indicates that 3 petals are indicates that the Vata, Pitta, Kapha here. These are the 7 tissues in the body, Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Meda, Sasti, Majja, Shukra, and these are the 5 elements here. 5 petals are 5 green leaves are represent the 5 elements in the body: Prithvi, Ap, Tejo, Vayu, Akasha. So earth and space and elements are there. So this is the World Ayurveda Day celebration we are doing, and in this celebration we have 108 speakers, 36 countries participating, and this is the thing. And we are having a program schedule is clearly mentioned here. And until 2040, we have declared all the World Ayurveda Day and everything. These are the speakers and organizing committee. We have an organizing committee, 8 organizing committee members are there. And Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, this is the 75th anniversary. We are celebrating the independence. And these are the various speakers which are listed here. And some of the speakers, they are not able to come. That's the reason hence we have posted the video recordings of them. They're speaking in Hungary and Russia and UAE, United Arab Emirates. This is the timing starts at New York time is 8 o'clock, and evening time at 5:30 your time. And you can register still. This whole program guide information is available on the website. You can read through these things. These are the waiting list of speakers. And thank you to everybody and who has given the opportunity for me, Dr. P. Srinivas Babu Garu and Dr. Saujanya and Vishwanath and all the other colleagues who has given the opportunity for me. I will be definitely happy to interact with all of you. And in future, we can do some good programs like that. And you also please join with us. We will be happy to have your wisdom also. We wanted to do it in modern pharmaceuticals, modern pharma industry and pharmacognosy and all the various aspects. You should also share your knowledge to us, and we will be happy to have you in our future events and everything. Definitely, you can share with your wisdom also. It's very valuable for us.
Thank you, sir, especially for your wonderful lecture, sir, and especially it's a very good organization, and almost it's a very worth sessions we are conducting, sir. 108 speakers and 36 countries participating. It's a mega event, sir, and definitely all our faculty and students will join and will go through the information, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, all of you. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. I think no questions on your side. And please feel free to contact me anytime if you have any questions by email also. And some of the previous lecture was there, and one student is asking that, sir, I wanted to research on one plant. Could you please suggest one plant? So I told that you need to talk to your professor and take the plants which are available, and first you have to do some research work on that, what plants are not done research and which is having a more medicinal values are there. For example, Artemisia wormwood, which is commonly we use it. Now there was a study was done, Artemisian plant, Artemisia absinthium, and it is abundantly available in India also. That has promising results in the COVID conditions like that. So it's not necessary that every plant having a lot of medicinal values are there. So you need to discuss with your professors and everything. Then you can find out how the pharmacodynamic action and pharmacokinetic action of each and every herb can be beneficial for that, and therapeutic doses it can be given, and also in a regular doses, like here we do give also the wormwood as the name is given wormwood, as wormwood is particularly used for the anti-helminthic qualities, anti-parasitic qualities are there. And what type of worms it will be beneficial for that, and everything, larva level or the amoebiasis level, and what level they can be helpful for that, or tinea or any other tapeworms and various conditions, and which direction it is helpful for that. Even malaria condition also, what conditions it can be useful like that. There's an abundance of a lot of research can be done incorporating the herbal formulations and Western pharma things like that. And also we can have nutraceuticals like vitamins and minerals can be added to that. It will be definitely beneficial for that. So somebody having questions, somebody raises the hands. The chat box, okay. What are the Triphala benefits? Triphala is a unique combination of three types of fruits: Haritaki, Vibhitaki, Amalaki. These are the three types of fruits are there. Of course, everybody knows that the Phyllanthus embolica is the highest source of vitamin C. 600 milligrams of vitamin C in 1 gram of powder. So is a unique combination of Triphala is on a day-to-day practice. You can take it regularly. You can take a half a teaspoon easily in the night time. It is a very good gut support, and also it helps to detoxify the body and everything. It is not an addictive nature, and it is not like a medicine. It can be taken like that. It is a particular Triphala can be taken along with the ghee at night time. It enhances the vision. And if Triphala can be taken with the buttermilk, it is good for the hemorrhoids. Triphala can be taken with the warm water. It is a laxative effect. So there are so many benefits are there. Triphala is a natural detoxifier for the body, and free radicals and everything taken there. It is a very less expensive and easy to buy. And even if you can collect in India, because you have a privilege to get all the raw things are there available. And Haritaki, Vibhitaki, Amalaki. Amalaki means amla, fruit, and Haritaki is an karakaya, which is called in Telugu. And Usirkaya is Amalaki, and third one is called Tanikaya, which is called Vibhitaki. So these are the three fruits: Phyllanthus embolica, Phyllanthus terminalia bellarica, Terminalia tubula. There's this Terminalia family. There's a lot of tannins are there. It is very effective for the improving the edges. And will it reduce the fat? Definitely, you can keep your body fat. But only thing is that if you take Triphala and morning wake up and having an omelette and samosas and bhajia you are eating, you will never lose fat. You have to change your diet, and as well as follow the supplements, also very important. Your dietary factors also very important to maintain. And at the same time, it's not only that fat reduction, you have to do exercise also. Exercise like a treadmill or something, weightliftings or jogging or something, you have to do exercise, physical activity also very important.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's a great pleasure to host you for today's session.
Thank you.
Now I'd like to call Ms. Sharmila to propose vote of thanks.
Dignitaries, HODs, faculties, and students, I feel it a great honor to propose vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. I thank God Almighty for His blessings to make this event a grand success. I thank our principal, Dr. P. Srinivas Babu, whose ever-ending support will make us do events. More, I thank Mr. Vishnath sir, Dr. Saujanya ma'am, Mr. Dr. Ashok sir, and Mrs. Srividya in organizing such need of our program. I thank the chief guest, Professor Vaidya Dr. Shekhar Annabotla, for their thought-providing ideas about the essentials of Ayurveda. Above all, I thank our students for active participation. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shekhar.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaste to everyone and wishing you all the best and enjoy your wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Srinivas garu.
Thanks, sir.